dias de tempestades. Algumas pancadas de chuva podem cair durante a tarde, mas é improvável que causem mais enchentes, pelo menos. O rio Guadalupe, que provocou boa parte das inundações, retornou aos níveis normais. As autoridades locais enfrentam questionamentos sobre a eficácia dos alertas de emergência para a população deixar a região no momento das enchentes. O alcance do serviço de telefonia e a própria configuração dos celulares dos moradores podem ter impactado a operação, ou seja, as pessoas não saíram do local rapidamente quando começaram as fortes chuvas. E aí vem uma série de questionamentos nos Estados Unidos. Primeiro, o governo do Texas, se não tem esse sistema de contingência, defendendo a perfuração de mais petróleo, que pode agravar o aquecimento global, e isso é resultado também do aquecimento global. E terceiro, a retirada.
A Rússia disse que deve levar um tempo para esclarecer quais armas os Estados Unidos vão enviar à Ucrânia. O presidente americano Donald Trump anunciou o envio de mais armamento para ajudar Kiev a se defender no conflito no leste europeu. Américo Martins está de volta, ao vivo, e traz detalhes contigo, Américo.
Oi, Tainá, essa história começa, na verdade, na semana passada, quando o governo americano anunciou que ia suspender o envio de armas para a Ucrânia. Envio de armas que é fundamental para que a Ucrânia continue se defendendo dos ataques russos. O presidente Donald Trump disse que ia suspender e o Pentágono confirmou, alegando o seguinte, que eles estavam enviando muitas armas para a Ucrânia e que os estoques do próprio Pentágono, das Forças Armadas Americanas, estavam caindo e que eles precisavam colocar, mais uma vez, a América em primeiro lugar, os Estados Unidos em primeiro lugar, que era muito importante reter parte daquelas armas para defender em caso de
Alô, alô, testando. Alô, alô. Alô, alô, testando.
Ain't ready yet, P.
Playoff time. Wipe those records clean.
Bora pro primeiro jogo dos playoffs.
Don't forget about our next fan giveaway day, where all the champions will receive a Crunch mascot tote bag. Come to the game, break the bank, and get a Crunch mascot tote bag.
It's Lunch Bag Day. Come to the game and leave with your very own
Don't forget to come to the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the game than pictures of your favorite mascot?
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Minnesota Timberwolves face a familiar opponent, but a
Galera,
new
já chega se
challenge.
inscrevendo,
The
deixando o
start of what
like
the
aí pra
entire
fortalecer a
season has led
live.
up to. Now,
Se quiser
behind the
trocar uma
roar
ideia,
of thousands, they march confidently into battle against the Sacramento.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round one action from the West here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie the Force will be our reporter from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Markelle Fultz is out there with Zach LaVine, and it's Sabonis in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Nas Reed out there with Julius Randle, and it's MP in at the point guard position. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they have home court advantage here, but this could be a tough series for them.
And you can see either team advancing from this series. A tough way to start out your postseason campaign for sure.
Hey, Brian. Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. No, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He sounded confident, guys.
Sure does. MP not letting the big moment get to him. Thanks, Allie. MP, the pass to Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for your Timberwolves. Reed, taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
Nossa, deixa eu falar, hein, meu amigo.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Fultz who brings it up for the Kings. 4-point game. DeRozan outside. Back to Fultz. And the layup is good off the glass.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
MP, the pass to Reed. It's McDaniels on the wing. MP outside. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
LaVine passes to Sabonis. And Here's Levine. Guarded by Edwards.
Levine é bom.
Shot by Levine, no good.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards got 5.
You gotta bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. Here's DeRozan. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from DeRozan.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Edwards finds Reed on the wing, MP. Pass to Edwards. To the middle.
Esse cara conseguiu errar essa bandeja.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Ellis has checked in for Fultz. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's DeRozan. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
MP to pass to McDaniels.
Nossa, quase conseguiu.
To MP. Three-pointer.
Ai.
Rebound by Sacramento. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He picked up 29 points and kept others involved. Plus, his defensive intensity was fantastic.
Aí, cara, tirou o rebote da minha mão, velho. Vacilão.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Nossa, essa bola era pra ter caído.
Needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's DeRozan. McDaniels with some nice D.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
MP.
Toma.
And MP throws it down.
The defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
On the take. That one falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them.
And Levine has got the ball here for Sacramento. Trailing by 8 on the court for the Kings. Second quarter underway. We've got Zach Levine. Trey Lyles is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the 1. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Nossa, que drible.
Puts the move on. Nifty move. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota leading by 8. Now here's Edwards. MP outside. Here's the 3. No
mas não é possível.
MP's gone 2
Caraca,
of
foi
5 from the
enferrujado
floor.
assim de bola de 3.
Pass to Lyles. Out left to the wing. And it's Arabia missing. Edwards looking for an opening. Here's MP. Work in the interior. MP.
That's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Kings trail by 10.
Nossa, aí eu errei.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Ellis from behind the arc.
Nossa, eu viajei nessa marcação agora.
2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
MP, the pass to McDaniels. MP outside. The three is up. The long range hit from MP.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ellis. Valanciunas sets a screen. There's the three. And the Kings with another three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Minnesota is shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Kings trail by 9. And here's Fultz. Sabonis looking over the floor. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Levine. Outside Fultz. Hey, puts up a three.
Boa. Phenomenal block by MP. Just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
And Minnesota with some changes. Randall comes in for Hachimura, and Clark is subbed in for McDaniels. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for the Kings. And so here's Sacramento. 9-point game. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Tá muito emocionado, amigo. Ah, não caiu.
The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. DeRozan dribble drive. Uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 6.
Bom, eu
He's been
errei.
doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Sabonis. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
MP, the pass to Edwards. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Levine. Kings trail by 7. Minute 32 left in the first half. Pass to Lyles.
Por que tem dois caras marcando um?
First shot won't go.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
MP outside. Inside. Reed. And that one drops. He's got 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 6. Pass to Sabonis. Outside for Fultz. From deep. DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things
Ah,
and as a result, he's just been off.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Ellis is checked in.
Só o bote errado.
Fultz off the drive.
Que
Over to
isso,
the wing.
cara?
Here's Lyles. Sends it home from 3-point land. Lyles has gotten himself going here.
Esse cara tá
His first
chegando.
points of the game on the deep ball. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. MP packs it home.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
Now DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Clark. Down low with 1 on the clock. And
Aí
Sabonis
fizeram
slams
mole.
it in.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and...
Thanks for joining us.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Nas Reed out there with Julius Randle. And it's MP in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Kings trail by 8. Outside Fultz from the line. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
For 3, Randle drains the triple. Randle's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randle can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
DeRozan, a screen on Edwards. Here's Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards. It's his first trip to the line, and he can't get the first one.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. MP, the pass to Gobert. MP against Fultz. Here's MP. MP right through him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Fultz with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Back to Fultz. On the wing, DeRozan. He has 6. And Sabonis slams it in.
Just a clever play by DeRozan. Using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Here's Gobert. Randle left side. And that one's good. Randle's got his second bucket of the night.
Ooh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Timeout call. Sacramento.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them...
Making substitutions here, and Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. On the wing, MP. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Randle from outside the arc. The shot comes out, and here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Minnesota up by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight.
Eu não sei se essas músicas tem copyright.
Couldn't place it any better. You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Taking a look at the Kings, we've got Markelle Fultz. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Ellis in a two-guard. Here's Laravia to the inside. Here's Sabonis.
O tamanho do cara que eu tô marcando, velho.
Fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
This is where you get Sabonis the ball. He's going to reward you for feeding him.
MP inside, hounded by Fultz. Pass to Alexander Walker. Screen by MP.
Nossa,
5 on the clock. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
O cara demora a finalizar, demora a passar, velho.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
They have found a lot of success in transition, and every opportunity in getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker.
Pisar uma parede ali é responsa, hein?
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
And it's Fultz off the drive. Count that
O maluquinho é meio ruim de roubar a bola.
Inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Reed finds MP. Now Edwards. Back to MP. The three.
Ah, essa bola tinha que ter caído, velho.
Triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Launches it. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Reed can't hit.
You just gotta love watching a big man.
Tamanho do cara, velho.
This is what his team expects and needs.
And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. The Kings call timeout. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Kings making a switch here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, "This is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it." Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Fultz. And another miss by Sacramento. Minnesota leading by 11. MP, the pass to McDaniels.
Não era pra você vir até, né?
Edwards with it. And here's MP from outside.
Nossa, velho, tô horrível de bola de 3, velho.
It's DeRozan with a drive. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. McDaniels passes to MP. That's in! To the hard way for MP.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Pass to Sabonis.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed. Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
McDaniels against DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. And the basket by DeRozan.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Essa caiu.
MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Quick decision making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
To the paint. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. MP, the pass to McDaniels. MP against Levine. Back to Daniels. Edwards finds MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Timberwolves.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Hey. Out to Edwards. Puts it up. Rebound by Sacramento. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With the floater. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Tem que pular rápido esse negócio, que essas músicas devem ter tudo copyright, velho.
The series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle. Woo! We really needed that one.
Caraca.
Hey, if it's good enough for Steph, you can't really go wrong.
Like those kicks, MP?
Just ride that hot hand to another W, baby.
Os dois primeiros jogos são em casa. Aí os dois próximos é fora de casa. Nossa, aí ficou mal. Caiu. Pô, mas aí tá sem ângulo. Caralho, mas todo mundo jogando ao mesmo tempo não dá, né, galera? Caiu. Linda.
You look at the Timberwolves. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy.
Ah, não, velho. Essa bola era pra ter caído.
Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that would that's a great piece of advice. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The post pair forward will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Shot clock at 2. 17-foot shot on the way.
Vai pra frente, boa.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. And here's MP
Caiu.
for 3. Hands it from downtown. MP's got the opening field goal of the game for the Timberwolves. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. Levine kicks to Sabonis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Levine can't hit. Minnesota's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. MP outside. Gobert dishes to MP. Pass to Edwards, and the ball goes out of bounds. By MP.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense
Mas
has
vai ser mó
nothing to
passe
do
da hora, mas
with that turnover.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. MP against Ellis. Here's DeRozan. Outside for Murray. DeRozan against Gobert. Puts up a deep three. And it's DeRozan missing. Here's Minnesota.
Vai, joga. Ah, vocês também estão muito mole, cara.
To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis' string on McDaniel. Here's DeRozan. There's Sabonis. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression, that end, there aren't many better at defending. Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Now, here's MP. Down low. Here's Randall.
Essa bola era pra cair.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Ellis kicks to Levine. Pass to DeRozan. For Gobert. Another miss by DeRozan.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Kings played superbly. He finished with 30 points and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. It was a complete game from him in every sense of the word. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Hachimura comes in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Vincent subbed in for Edwards. Now here's Levine, still without a basket. Back to Fultz.
Aí ficou enganou legal.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
MP against Fultz. MP passes to Alexander Walker. And here's MP for three. Rebound by the Kings. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now Levine, following the three-point attempt by MP. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Levine can't hit.
Parece que ela rouba mesmo, na cara dura.
Slow to get out on him. Always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's MP.
Vai pra cima, meu
He's
amigo.
got 6 beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. The Kings trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
DeRozan against MP. And the shot goes down.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 4. From Target Center, back in a moment. Substitution now for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Edwards. And MP, he's subbed in for Tyus Jones. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. Zach LaVine's checked in for Carter. And it's Ellison for Fultz. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, Randle, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found it.
On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Ellis. So Zach LaVine out there, DeRozan out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's LaRavia in at the 4.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Julius Randle. And it's DeRozan missing.
But his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings.
Stay here, boy.
Trailing by 5. To the inside, Levine, good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Ellis against MP. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Inside, over in the corner, Vincent. MP with a screen on Levine.
Cara, maluco, precisa de 2 pra fazer a parede pra ele.
But off target.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
DeRozan inside. Defended by Alexander Walker. Levine wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. MP kicks to Randall. Back to MP. Alexander Walker finds Vincent. The three from MP.
Nossa, a bola.
With the rebound.
Isso, velho.
DeRozan on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Shoots over. He made it!
Nossa, velho, essa bola caiu, hein?
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Timberwolves on top, up 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And it's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stack, seeing how things are and that's all for us.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
You know, some guys just love the big stage, and so far tonight, he's been the difference.
Now, when the pressure's on, sometimes unlikely guys tend to step up. Typically a support player. He's been all of that and more in this game.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's MP in the corner. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now McDaniels after Zach LaVine missed from long range. MP passes to McDaniels. MP with a screen on DeRozan.
Ah, mano, arremessa, cara.
Back to MP. MP sets the screen for Randall. No good with the triple. The Kings trailing. DeRozan on the wing. McDaniels defending. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's MP. Rejected by Murray.
That length and timing make Keegan
O jogador não tá jogando bem certo, não.
Murray, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 8 points.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Timeout called by the Kings. The Kings trail by 3. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Here's MP. Rebounded by
and they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
In the corner, Murray with it. To the inside for the lead. And Sabonis finishes it off. Sabonis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. MP passes to Gobert. Edwards dishes to MP. The shot is pure from MP.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Now let's survey the D. Levine fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Shooters shoot even from well beyond the arc. Levine makes that.
Substitution on court. Pass to Sabonis.
puts up a deep three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. They've got Jones. Levine is out there with Ellis. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's LaRavia in at the three, the small forward.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Randall finds MP. Valanciunas grabs the board.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now here's Ellis. At the elbow with Valanciunas. And the shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Kings lead.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force, finishing through contact.
That one good for two.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Levine, who's up to the stripe. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Read the pass to Vincent. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Bring it up for MP, a three.
MP providing some spacing with that three-pointer.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's LaRavia. And here's Valanciunas. Reed with the rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now Levine, following the three-point attempt by MP. Ellis outside. Back to Levine. From deep. Ellis can't get it to go. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. MP deciding where to go with it. The putback. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Levine, here we go. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. And the Kings lead by 4.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Minnesota making some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker.
Joga direito essa bola, cara.
Moving it up.
Porra, velho.
With the jam.
Powering that one down. Saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Inside, McDaniels.
Boa.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little to show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's DeRozan after the basket by Minnesota. Takes a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP passes to Gobert.
Vai, Roberto. Ah, não, cara. Essa bola aí era fácil pra tu matar, cara.
It's gonna go on Sabonis.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And Gobert drops them both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
DeRozan against McDaniel. Ellis dishes to DeRozan. Looking to end his cold spell.
Boa, poucaço. A bola é deles ainda? Não, aí é sacanagem. Não é possível.
Just 5 on the clock. DeRozan for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. The wild one he took there.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Nossa, não é possível que eu errei, velho.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Now here's DeRozan. Got it!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close,
Vamos,
he kicks it up a notch.
Faz.
It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that win, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Here's DeRozan.
Boa. Ah, rápido, não faz.
MP outside.
Nossa, velho.
A lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Sabonis.
All eyes on MP.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws give them the lead here.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Timeout, Kings. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
DeRozan inside. Working on McDaniels. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Timeout, Kings. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
DeRozan with it. For the 3.
Possível. Ah, não é possível, velho. O cara não acertou essa bola de 3 não, velho.
Coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Agora deu ruim. É só, velho.
Edwards fires the 3 outside. Oh, the all or nothing shot. No good.
Tamo mole, velho.
Don't worry, MP. One loss doesn't change anything.
Partida, né, velho? Agora tem que ganhar fora de casa.
You let these guys like the beam, and you want to stand there and watch. Shake off that loss. Tonight is a new game.
Pô, se bem que eu tinha que treinar, né, cara? Dá uma treinada aqui antes. O que é isso? Putz, isso aqui é mó chato. Mal. Ok. Pode crer. Nossa, velho, foi mal.
Let's go! Yes, sir. That's the way I back up.
Yes, sir. Ok. Ah, lembrei. Eu analo ficar. Nossa.
Shot! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my
Yes,
game.
sir. hora, agora dá pra ir pra partida. Saída desse bagulhete, mano. Agora na casa deles.
Hey Kings fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Kings Mascot Day. The fans will transfer the to receive a special giveaway. Take care to school or basketball camp and show your team pride.
Folks, we still have a few seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascots, friends, and the Kings dancers.
Hey Kings fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Slamson Pennant Day. Designed by Sacramento students in our recent park fair, these are the mascots fun. They're Sacramento proud. Grab your tickets today.
De bola.
Also, so you can the Sacramento Kings are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience.
Round 1
On the way is Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This series all tied at 1 apiece. Tonight's winner, a chance to seize some momentum. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Now, you take a look at the Kings. This is a team that's in great position to take control of this series.
Yeah, they've really positioned themselves very well in this first round. The fans will be urging them on tonight.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's MP in at the point. And out of bounds.
Não, pelo amor de Deus.
Here's DeRozan. Outside Murray. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. The rebound by MP.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't allow him to miss those kind of shots.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Back to Levine. DeRozan outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. MP right side. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I caught up with the head coach of the Kings for a moment. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. Arabia's checked in for the Kings. The Kings have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Ellis. And the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. MP, the pass to Gobert. Back to MP. Takes a 3. And it's Arabia with a rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Ellis. It's blocked by Gobert.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
shot that time, not on
Dá pra ter arremessado de 3, cara. Pô, recebeu com espaço do cacete.
And it's Laravia missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Edwards. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Levine. Pass to Ellis.
Os caras me travou ali legal, velho.
Ellis has got his second basket on the night.
Well, just staying alert. Great setup that time by Levine.
Edwards, a pass to MP. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Gets an open look and hits it.
I'll tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Sacramento. Fultz comes in for Ellis. And here's Edwards outside. Drops in the 3. Edwards got 8.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Fultz against MP. Back to Fultz. Pass to Murray. Outside Fultz. Here's Laravia. Here's Levine for 3. Reed with the rebound. Left side, Alexander Walker. MP. Yep, that one goes. MP's got his second basket.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And the dunk by Levine.
Oh, what a finish by Zach Levine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
Edwards, a pass to MP. We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter. Hachimura with a screen on Levine. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Kings trail by 9. Levine with it. One second left. And that's not going to go. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the court. Kings will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. Zach Levine, he's checked in for Laravia. And Ellis is subbed in for Carter. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Jones. Pass to Randall. Now here's Gobert. Back to MP. McDaniels with it. Now here's Jones. Hounded by Fultz. Clock at 6. MP, the pass to Randall. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Zach Levine. And it's Ellis in a 2-guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. DeRozan passes to Fultz. Now Valanciunas. Good D by Gobert.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He picked up 18 points, and his range was on full display. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
Laravia is checked in for Fultz. Clark is checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels got room with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. McDaniels got his first 2 points of the night.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Clark against Levine. Tries to break his ice. Right wing. The three from Valanciunas. Minnesota with a rebound. MP right side. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
And here is DeRozan. He's scoreless. 12 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Valanciunas with a screen on McDaniels. 13 feet out.
Oh, at the buzzer! Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shot.
Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento. Appreciate you joining.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
On the court for Minnesota. And he's at the 2 with McDaniels playing 3. Rudy Gobert is out there.
Essa bola não caiu.
And it's MP in at the point. Kings trail by 4. DeRozan outside. Pass to Ellis. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Ellis has got 5 points now this quarter.
DeMar DeRozan finding his teammate with an on-time, on-target pass.
MP, the pass to Gobert. Back to MP. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Outside Murray. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. Clock here, the Kings need to get one up. Kept alive.
Cara, não estourou o tempo, velho.
A rare miss for him at point blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Ah, pensava que o cara tava vindo comigo, velho.
Edwards, a pass to MP.
Vamos.
Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
The Timberwolves lead by 3.
Pom-pom.
Jumps up. And MP throws it down hard.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew.
Oh.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Timeout call, Sacramento.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become
Salve, galera. Deixa o like aí, se inscreve no canal para fortalecer o canal. Se quiser trocar uma ideia, tem um chat aí.
Alexander Walker in for McDaniels. Minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Ellis. Reed with the rebound.
Wow.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Leading by 5. To the middle.
Ah, mano, não é possível, cara.
Here's Ellis. 13 points in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
DeRozan outside to end the drought. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to DeRozan. Outside Levine. Looking to get it going. Good as the jump shot falls. Levine's got 6.
I'll tell you, that jumper of Levine, so pure looking when he's in rhythm.
Pass to Reed. Back to MP. Reed sets a screen. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Ellis. Back to DeRozan. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
Não era em full, velho.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Now DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. And here's Levine. Here's Ellis. Over MP. Just 5 on the clock.
Bloqueio de tópica.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
MP, the pass to Edwards. Good.
Boa,
and the
garoto.
assist goes to MP. 11 points in the game.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Pass to DeRozan. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. We've got Zach Levine, and it's Valanciunas in
Tá
at the
pedindo
5
demais
spot.
tamanho do
That's the
cara.
5 out there for the Kings.
Boa.
Rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Out to the right wing. Valanciunas with a screen on MP. Here's Ellis. Pass to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Randall, the pass to MP. Vincent outside. Now here's McDaniels from the arc. Minnesota again missing.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they
Cara,
have
quem
the
que dá bote rápido, ele não deu.
Now Levine. He's covered by Vincent. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Zach Levine, explosive with...
Ainda me tirou ainda.
Substituting on the court.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's DeRozan.
Era só protege sem falta.
DeRozan gets inside and scores.
Wow, the unbelievable footwork and touch from DeMar DeRozan. It is on display nightly.
Randall, pass to MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful.
Poxa, Daiane, eu não sei. Eu comecei a jogar o jogo há pouco tempo também. Não sei onde que fica não.
And so here's Sacramento. Down by 12.
Se alguém aí estiver assistindo souber.
Sabonis in the post. DeRozan against McDaniels. And it's DeRozan missing. The Timberwolves lead by 12. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. MP, the pass to Randall. They double Randall. Kicks it out to MP. 5 on the clock. Nails it from 3. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
And that'll wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And in what could be a serious
Era pra tu marcar o outro, tava nesse.
2 games to 1.
And both teams knew tonight would be important. The winner captures momentum going into game 4. It's been an interesting matchup.
Some games you find big help in unexpected places. That was the case tonight for MP.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Levine, that one's good. And Minnesota with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. MP, the pass to Reed. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to MP. Oh, that's going to be too many steps.
Eu andei, cara. Não é possível.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Game
3 feels like a game 7 if the series is tied. It has a...
Hey, yo, band play.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business. Terrific win. Still 81 series. Win tonight, and we got this series on lock. Just do what you did last time.
Kings fans, if you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming home game, visit the ticket booth or on the team's website for availability.
Don't forget to come out to the game for calendar day.
Eu tô vendo que
Round
esses...
one continues.
Look at the Kings.
As músicas que toca vai ter copyright na live.
But if they lose this one, they'll be facing elimination on the road, and that would be done.
Yeah, and that's why I expect tonight's crowd to be out of its collective mind. The fans in this city love this team. They feel a very close bond with these players. They're the sixth man that has to provide that energy if this series is to be knotted up.
I think you've nailed it. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's MP in at the point. Now the Kings with it. Outside, Levine. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Mid-range, no problem for Levine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
Here's MP. Gobert trying to get open. And the basket by MP. And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Ellis kicks to Levine. Down low. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Levine.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
MP passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Sabonis kicks to DeRozan. There's the three. Randle grabs the board.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniel.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Back to DeRozan. Rebound, Minnesota.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Kept alive.
Nossa, cara, os caras debaixo da cesta conseguem errar essa cesta.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. He's checked in for Ellis. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Sacramento played superb basketball. He scored 14 points and a couple of boards as well. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt, and I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. And then for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniel. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Edwards. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Alexander Walker. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game.
Timberwolves leading by 10. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rui Hachimura out there with Reed. And it's MP in at the point guard position. Jacks up a three. MP drills the three.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Consegui pegar de novo. Toma. Que isso, cara? Viajei.
The three from MP. Doesn't go that time.
Caraca, eu soltei o quadrado antes, sem querer.
Now here's Fultz. Still yet to score. Right side Sabonis. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
You know, court vision is a strength for Sabonis. Actually, it's in his DNA. His dad was a great passer, too.
To the middle. And Jones pulls it down.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP passes to Hachimura. MP with a screen on Crowder. Edwards can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Pass to Fultz. Lock at 6. Sabonis sets the pick for Fultz. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Fultz so good at utilizing the screen and roll. I mean, he knows how to get a little separation, and when he does, he's a scoring threat.
Bola era pra foi no outro.
Picked up by Edwards. And finished up
É melhor pedir tempo, o treinador aqui. O time tá deu uma piorada.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
McDaniels finds MP. Here's Reed. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Reed's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Timeout called by the Kings. Some changes for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Jones. Lean comes in for Crowder. And it's Ellis in for Fultz. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert comes in for Reed. Randall subbed in for Hachimura. Ellis against MP. Sabonis a screen on McDaniel. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Timberwolves leading by 8. Randall kicks to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now McDaniel. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Good on the three-point shot. McDaniel's got 7 points in the game.
Engraçado como o jogador ele faz a parede. Não foi falta dele, não foi, cara. Não sei, acho que os caras não confiam e esperam chegar outro jogador para fazer a parede.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Kings. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Back to Levine. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Levine's shot is off. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. Pass to Ellis. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. And here is MP. Lets it go with the three. MP ignoring the defense and buries the three.
MP plays with no fear. And what's incredible is he's really just scratching the surface of his ability.
Outside, Levine. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Levine, good. 6 points for him.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Randle with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. A three from MP. They get the rebound. Gobert.
Meu Deus, Gobert.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact
Direto, né?
on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Caraca, velho.
Edwards against DeRozan. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Só galerinha que tá chegando. Se conseguir deixar o like aí pra fortalecer. Se inscrever aí no canal também. Se quiser trocar uma ideia.
Taking a look at the situation. Thank you for being with us.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Up top, DeRozan. McDaniels defending. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the right side. And Gobert kicks to Randall. And the 3 ball is good. Randall's got 8.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Floats one. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Jones comes in for MP. Completely new lineup for Minnesota. Three from the inbound. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DeRozan passes to Fultz. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Jones. 5 to shoot. Fultz kicks to Sabonis. Over Gobert. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP dishes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Fultz. Makes it off the glass. He's got 10.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
DeRozan for 3. And he hits the
Nossa, a bola caiu ainda.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. So on the floor for Minnesota.
Nossa, que toco também.
Julius Randle. Then it's MP. Then there's Edwards. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. Levine looking around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
It's good from long range.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Laravia. Here's Valanciunas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Sacramento making a switch here. Fultz is checked in.
I'll tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Levine. Pass to Laravia.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Sacramento making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Valanciunas, and Murray subbed in for Markelle Fultz. MP finds Randle. Back to MP. Randle outside. MP with a screen on Ellis. And there it is for him.
With or without the ball, Randle moves so well for a big.
Levine, the bounce pass. Randle against Murray. Now here's Levine. Guarded close. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Kings. Good on the second free throw. Minnesota leading by 21. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. On the wing, Ellis. Covered by MP. Off on the layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gobert with a screen for MP. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Edwards against Levine. Outside, Sabonis. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
And entering the final countdown, game 4.
Essa bola podia ter caído.
Guys, this is just a tremendous accomplishment for Minnesota.
Pô, de novo, cara.
Team performing to its
Tá desequilibrado quando eu joguei.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
One of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys.
Tem que
Moving
treinar
the
mais
rock, actively looking to set
3,
other
tá
guys
doido?
up. Outstanding work.
Murray for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall down low. Murray on him. Randall no good. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Can they get it? Sabonis gets the bucket. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Outside for Randall. Back to MP. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think you're...
Falta uma partida pra gente passar de fase, se não me engano. Os atributos, cara, preciso melhorar a bola de 3. Eu tenho que melhorar um monte de coisa também. Tudo passa. Vou aumentar um da bola de 3. Aqui já passa. Passa. Eu vejo aqui partidas. Eu creio que seja a última mesmo. Tá 3-1 ou tá? Acho que tá 3-1 de partidas. Acho que se eu ganhar essa eu passo, né? Aí enfrento. Acho que eu vou enfrentar o Oklahoma. Vamos decidir em casa. Vou jogar pra Isso aqui foi mal. Caiu? Não caiu. Mas caiu. Cara, muito também da posição do corpo do jogador. Essa cai tranquilo. Olha lá. Caiu.
A possible elimination. Taking a look at Minnesota, a chance for them to close out the series here at home.
Yeah, they don't want to have to travel again in this series. This is exactly how they wanted the series to go.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the 1. Now here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Over McDaniels. And it's DeRozan missing.
And it didn't register as an official
Tentou roubar a bola.
He did everything you want.
Deus, que falta! Mentira.
Sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And here's Murray. Pass to Sabonis. Now DeRozan. McDaniels with the rebound. MP left side. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by MP.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. When I asked about guarding the big man, Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. See how things play out.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart.
Falta de novo. Ah, não, mentira não, cara. Caraca, velho. Isso não pode. Fiz duas faltas de bobeira, cara.
Timberwolves trail by 3. On the court for the Kings. Second quarter underway. Zach LaVine out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. And here's MP from outside. Jones grabs the board. Sacramento has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's LaVine for 3. How about LaVine showing off the range?
Quick trigger there. LaVine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hand.
Hachimura finds MP. Back to Hachimura. And here's MP. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside LaVine. That 3's off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. From downtown.
Tá sozinho, cara. Dá pra ter feito.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection.
Que
That's the
isso,
shot he
gente?
typically makes.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Outside Fultz. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Rebound Minnesota. On the wing, MP. Pounded by Fultz. Outside Edwards. Pass to MP. Here's Reed. It's tipped. Stolen by Valanciunas. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's LaRavia. Shoots from the elbow. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. LaVine's got 10 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense.
As bolas de treino tá caindo.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble.
Ó, dos caras tá caindo todas, velho. Tá doido.
Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second. So he might be heating up.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeRozan comes in for Jones. And Ellis is subbed in for Fultz. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Edwards.
Well, that's what LaVine has to do to be effective at the defensive end. Stay active and engaged.
Here's Ellis, covered by MP. Levine feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He had 14 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive.
Pô, me tirou de novo. Esse técnico também tá de sacanagem com a minha cara, velho.
The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Kings on top, up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves.
O Dallas já passou.
They're trying to punch their ticket to the next round. Shaq, what's the key?
Tá 3-1 pro San Antonio.
You have a ticket. That's the thing.
É, o San Antonio.
Wow. There's things I
Se
can
eu
say,
passar agora.
on myself, don't want to get
Ah,
punched.
foda-se, tem que ter 3-1 no Oklahoma.
Just smile and nod.
Caraca, os Lakers não se classificaram.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Domantas Sabonis has been sensational.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Pensar que não ia cair também.
From a guy at his caliber, don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's MP in the point guard. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. DeRozan against McDaniels. DeRozan looks it over. Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 18.
Knowing Sabonis has three-point range, you have to honor his mid-range shot. Very dependable from there, too.
MP, the pass to McDaniels. MP, a screen on DeRozan. McDaniels got room.
Yes,
It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
DeRozan finds Levine. Sabonis against Gobert. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis.
Nossa, viajando ali.
Now it's a 5-point Sacramento lead.
And setting the table for his guys. Sabonis is such a shrewd and cunning distributor.
From deep, MP.
Ah, cara, podia mudar essa bola
Sacramento's gone
cair.
6 of 9 from three-point range. Pass to DeRozan. Murray with it. Sabonis with it. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. MP, the pass to Randle. Back to MP. Fires the 3.
Cara, não tem lógica aí. Como que ela não caiu?
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
So strong. Gobert just goes through the bump. You have to hammer him there.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. The Kings lead by 3. Here's Levine. Levine, strong finisher.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's McDaniels. Count it. And
Boa.
foul. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Timeout called. Sacramento. Vincent's checked in for McDaniels. And Levine has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. 2-point game. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis against Reed. The baseline J is on the way. Now here's DeRozan. Tightly guarded. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Counted for Vincent.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their
Ah,
side.
não era pra ter feito a falta.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Kings also making a change. Fultz is checked in. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Murray. And here's Fultz, covered by MP. Sabonis with a screen on MP. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to Fultz. Sabonis with a screen on MP. Looking to end the run. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And Fultz drops them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's MP. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now. DeRozan, left side. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Vincent. Now here's Levine. He's covered closely. Vincent with the defensive effort. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
Outside Murray. Inside. Here's Fultz. And he lays it up and in. Fultz has got 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Reed passes to MP. Vincent outside. Now here's MP. It's tipped. Now DeRozan. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lets it go. DeMar, strong move inside.
Well, that's why you run set plays, to get DeRozan that space he needs to go to work.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. He's got 11. MP getting it done for Minnesota. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Taking a look at Sacramento, we've got Domantas Sabonis, and it's Laravia in at the 3, the small forward. Fultz passes to Jones, and stolen by Edwards.
Passei. Toma.
Leaking out and executing.
Well, you can't be careless when Edwards is roaming nearby because he can and will pick your pocket, which leads to points in transition.
Kings trail by 3.
Nasceu com o marco da ponta lá.
Here's Ellis. Outside Jones. Pass to Fultz. Over MP. Fultz can't get it to go.
Porra, o Randall tirou o rebote da minha mão, mano.
You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Sacramento has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Arabia passes to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Fultz. Here's Ellis. Offensive board. Fultz finds Jones. Here's Arabia. Puts up a 3. On target from range.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The lead is 2. 4-3. The long range hit from MP.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
The Kings call timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Some changes for Sacramento. Murray's checked in for Jones. DeRozan comes in for LaRavia, and it's Levine in for Fultz. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks. Offensive rebound. Kings trail by 5. Pass to Ellis. And here's Murray. DeRozan up top. McDaniels covering. DeRozan against Randall. Here's Ellis. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
MP shot is good.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
McDaniels against DeRozan. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side Edwards. Shoots from 14. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's DeRozan. Outside for Levine. Off the mark there with a 3. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Outside Edwards. MP looking around. Pass to Randall. Back to MP. Randall, pass to MP. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Got it. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
DeRozan against McDaniels. Outside Murray. Pass to Levine. Over Edwards. And another miss by Sacramento. MP outside. Now here's Randall. Randall on the screen. MP to pass to Randall. MP right side. Off target.
Ah, pelo amor de Deus. Parece que os caras fazem isso só com o do.
Trailing by 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Sabonis outside. Rebound Minnesota. MP inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
And both free throws good for MP.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. They really took control of this series in impressive fashion. And now they're on to the second round.
Hopefully this is some momentum they can continue to build upon. That energy will make them difficult to contend with.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.
Provavelmente avançamos aqui no playoffs.
Great win tonight, MP.
Avançamos, vamos pegar o San Antonio. Galera, eu vou encerrar a live aqui. Pretendo amanhã continuar essa saga aí, os playoffs condicionatória, né? Se você curtiu aí, galera, deixa o like aí, se inscreve no canal para não perder a live de amanhã. Fechou? Valeu, galera. Tamo junto. E se vocês gostam de outro tipo de jogo aí também, deixa aí no comentário aí da live ou algo do tipo. A gente tenta jogar também, beleza? Tamo junto. Valeu, galera.